Hi guys, welcome to another video. We're going to be talking some updates and then I have a little bit of a haul for you. So if that sounds like something you want to do, grab a snack, grab your drink. I don't have my spooky cup with me today. I just have a water bottle because I literally just got back from Halloween hunting. So grab your drinks and let's get into today's video. So first off, I'm going to put on some of my Ghoul Friend lotion. This is one of the last bottles that I had of it from last year. So I'm going to put some of that on. This stuff smells so good. Okay, so quick little story time, quick little update. I had a non-scale victory the other day. Basically, long story short, Hubs and I went to his aunt's birthday party and it was like a surprise birthday party, and I wanted to dress, like I wanted to do kind of like, I wanted to dress up, but I didn't want to be too overdressed, but I also wanted to be casual and comfortable. So the funny thing was I had gone to Ross to do a little bit of a Halloween hunting, and just on a whim, I looked through the dresses. I usually have luck at Ross with dresses, and I was looking and I found a really cute, simple black dress, and I thought it would be really cute, so I purchased it, didn't try it on or anything, figured if it didn't fit, I'll just return it. Went home, tried it on. The thing fit like a glove. The dress fit perfectly. It was a little snug, not snug, but it was just more fitted, form-fitting, and so obviously, like when you have a belly, the belly is going to be on display. But the thing with losing weight is my belly, although my belly is still very much there, it does, or it has decreased in size. So I guess you could say like my belly is more tolerable for me, confidence wise. I'm not as like self-conscious about it. I've lived with a belly all of my life. I've been plus size all of my life, so it's not a big deal to me. But to have a stomach that used to be larger and that is now smaller in size, you do notice it. Like I notice it a lot now. So went and wore the dress, and I will post a picture here. I'm very confident in that dress. I felt very good. I felt pretty. I felt just like I was dressed up but not too overdressed, and it was a really good night, and it was a non-scale victory because I would not have worn something like that if I was at my highest weight, because I would have been way too self-conscious. My stomach would have been larger and just heavier, and I wouldn't have been comfortable. So that was just a big deal for me, and I thought I would mention it and shout myself out on that, because it was definitely a day that I could feel very, very confident. So that's my little story time. The little black dress. Okay, so I have done a little bit of Halloween hunting since our last video. I have gone to mainly Marshall's and Ross. Ross just started to put out their Halloween, so I do have a couple pieces from Ross that I want to show you guys. Last year, if you watched my Halloween hunting videos, last year Ross was probably my most, aside from Joann's, Ross was probably my most favorite and most successful of all of the stores Halloween hunting wise. A lot of my ghosties in the background came from Ross. Ross Halloween is very affordable. It is, compared to like the pricing in some of these other stores, Ross Halloween is very, very affordable. And the cool part is we have 3 stores up here where I live, so that pretty much opens up the opportunity to, if you're hunting for a piece, that gives me the opportunity to find it before the resellers do, or just to find what I'm looking for, or just even just to hunt for fun. Like if I want to go into multiple stores, I can. So that's the cool part, because I don't have to do the long drive to get to the store. And I think that's also why I really love Ross Halloween. I also have a vintage find to show you guys and a Torrid piece. So let's get into Torrid first. Torrid, when I when I say I have like this, I have a very soft spot for Torrid. I love the shirts t-shirts, the jeggings, the leggings, the bicycle shorts. Like, a lot of my clothes come from Torrid, and it's no secret that Torrid puts out some Halloween goodies. And one of the things that they put out this year is cardigans. And when I saw this pumpkin cardigan, I had to have it, because I also I have the cardigan right here. This was a jack-o'-lantern cardigan that I ordered from, I think this was it Shein? I don't know. I got it from Amazon through a third party. And I remember, you guys, this cardigan was snug on me last year when I was at my highest weight. I wore it, but it was like I couldn't put it over my body. Now it fits. So I actually can wear this one this year. But this was the pumpkin cardigan that I bought last year, and I didn't really wear it because, like I said, it was too tight. But I got this one from Torrid, and I really like it because it's like a basic black cardigan. It has buttons. It has the V-neck, and the print of the pumpkins is just through the torso and the upper arm. So it's not as loud as the other one that I just showed you. And I love it because it's black and orange and some white. So very like relaxed, calm, not a loud in your face, super in your face Halloween. So you could get away with wearing this off season if you wanted to. I ordered mine in a 1X. So I got mine in a 1X because I wanted to have it be a little bit snug. I'm not sure like my sizes right now with my body because I haven't really done a lot of shopping for clothes, but I didn't want to have a loose fitting cardigan, and so the one fits, and I can have it buttoned. The buttons don't, you know, sometimes like when the blouse or something is too tight, the buttons will start to be like, you'll have gaps. This one doesn't do that. So the one is actually very comfy, and I'm confident that if I were to wash it, it's not going to shrink too much. So really love this sweater. And so that was my Torrid spooky purchase. Okay, so that was Torrid. Let's talk Target because I do have my couple little items here. And I went ahead and ordered the little ceramic ghosties because last year, this ghost holding the bat, this thing was like impossible to find. The resellers went crazy with this and snatched them all up. I never even saw this guy in store. So I ordered this one for sure because I wanted to make sure I got him, and he's so cute. So it's a little ghosty holding a bat, and he's a cute little ceramic, tiny ceramic size, so I can keep him here in the office. I also picked up the ghosty holding, well, he's not really holding, he has a black cat in front of him. I just thought that was so cute. I love the little black cat's face. Just a cute little expression, the ghosty holding. He has like his little hands to his mouth like he's scared. So got the ghosty with the cat. And then I had to get the skeleton pumpkin head because I thought he would be so fun to put in front of my little haunted house. I have like a haunted house. I'll post a picture so you guys can see it. But I have a little haunted house over here in my office where I have a lot of my little tiny, like little mini ceramic ghosties, a lot of my vintage Halloween. So I have him in front of the ghost house and he looks so cute. So had to pick him up too. Marshalls, we only have one Marshalls up here where I live. So when I go to Marshalls, I'm always crossing my fingers that I'm going on a good time, at a good time, on a good day. I've gone in the morning before it opens, and I've seen the people that line up to go to the Halloween section. That's too stressful for me. I don't like that. So when I go to Marshalls, I usually try to hit it up after it's been open, sometimes in the evenings, because I seem to have unexpected luck, and that's part of the fun with Halloween hunting. It's spontaneous and you just never know what you're gonna find. So on one of my visits, I picked up this gorgeous Victorian skeleton spooky woman. I just thought she was so cool looking. I've never seen anything like this before. This is definitely a new piece that I've, you know, maybe they had it last year, I don't know, but I didn't shop Marshalls that much last year. This year I've been going more often. But I just thought she was really cool, and I love the idea of putting her next to my haunted houses when I set them up for Halloween. The only thing I don't like about her is the face. The eyes specifically. I feel like her eyes, the eye holes are too big. I just feel like they're a little off. But other than that, she's really creepy and I really like her. I love the black and orange. So she was a very fun piece. I also picked up this really cute candle. I've gone a little crazy with the candles this year, but you know, it's not just a candle, it's also decor. This cute little bus. So you have this little orange and black bus, and you have a ghosty. Let me see if I get, there you go. A ghosty that's driving, and then you have a witch in the passenger seat. And I just think, or maybe the witch is driving and the ghost is in the passenger seat. And the top of the bus comes off, and there's a candle inside. And it smells like cinnamon pumpkin. Like it has like a cinnamon apple with a pumpkin, hint of pumpkin in it. It's really cute. So picked this up at Marshall's, a Frankenstein. Now, I also picked up Dracula, which I'll put a picture because I forgot to grab him. He's on my bookshelf in my room. Dracula had a crack in the back of his head. So I asked for a discount, and the girl gave me $5 off. So that was really cool. On another day, I found Frankenstein, and he's really cool. His head comes off, the top of his head. That's the lid of the candle. And his scent is kind of, it reminds me of like men's cologne. So he has a very like men's musky scent, which I kind of like. But I just thought that these were so cool. He's funky looking, but I really like it. So had to pick Frankenstein up as well. Let's talk Ross, because I do have quite a few things from Ross. So Ross started to put out their Halloween last week. So it's been about a solid week since at least I've noticed it in store. Like I said, we have 3 stores up here. So I've gone to at least each store once, maybe one of them like a couple times. So I've gone a few times, and that's the thing with these kinds of stores like Ross, TJ Maxx, Home Goods. You have to go multiple times. Well, you don't have to, but it's good to go multiple times a week or once or twice a week, because everything changes. Like the stock changes practically on a daily basis, especially like at Home Goods. One of my visits, I did pick up the Frankenstein ghost. This was an impulse buy, but I could justify it. One, because I've been wanting more green decor, so definitely, you know, getting that green decor. But 2, I really think he'll look super cute alongside the mummy. And the mummy was the one that I picked up from like TJ Maxx like a couple weeks ago. And so I think they would look so cute together. So I'm kind of like thinking in terms of, you know, matching my decor pieces. So I got the Frankenstein ghost, and he does light up. So I love that. And I just love that spooky yellow glow of the eyes. I also got more candles. I got a ghosty holding a little trick-or-treat bag. He's so cute. This is a ceramic ghost, but he also doubles as a candle. So the top of his head comes off, and there is a candle. And this thing smells amazing. He smells very similar to that vanilla spice. It's cinnamon vanilla spice from Bath and Body Works. This candle smells very, very similar to it. I already have one. This is my second piece. I have another one that I picked up from a different visit, and I have him on my nightstand in my bedroom. And last night I lit him up and he smells so good. It's just that perfect, sweet, cinnamony scent, and it's very fall, like fall vibes, but it's not overwhelming. Some of the sweet scents are so overwhelming, I don't like them. But these, like when it's a cinnamony vanilla, I can handle that. So I had to get the second one because I saw this one and I was like, okay, I'll get a second one. So I love him. He's so cute, and he'll be so cute sitting out probably like in the living room section somewhere. And I love that he's holding a trick-or-treat basket. I don't know, just so cute. I love the little details like that. I found this super cute ghosty cupcake. A ghosty cupcake candle. Let me just explain myself a little bit. So remember in one of my other Halloween hunting videos where I showed you guys I got that like cake. It was like a white mummy cake. It's in a couple videos in the past. And I was like, I have to spray it with some kind of sealed spray so that all the glitter doesn't constantly fall off every single time I touch it. So I wanted a cake. I wanted like some kind of Halloween cake for my centerpiece in my island in my kitchen. And so that cake is going to be really perfect. But when I saw this little cupcake with the ghosty on top, I knew that this is also going to go side by side the spooky cake that I have. And I just think it's so cute. The little lid comes off. It is a candle inside. The scent of this, it says spooky cupcake scented candle. The scent is also like a cinnamon vanilla. So definitely something I could tolerate. It is so cute. And I just think that this was a lucky find because they had another one, but it was pink. So when I saw the orange, I had to grab it because that goes more with my decor, and it's gonna match the spooky cake that I got, and it's gonna look so freaking cute. So we're gonna have like a little spooky baked goods centerpiece in my kitchen, and I can't wait because I think it's gonna look really cute. This shower curtain. So last year I learned my lesson. Last year I didn't pay attention to a lot of like the home decor stuff. I was more so just paying attention to the ceramics and those things. Like I was like hunting for ghosts. And I missed out on some really cute shower curtains last year. And I like to decorate the guest bathroom because there's a tub in there and we have the shower curtain in that bathroom. And so my bathroom doesn't have a shower curtain. It's just, one of those walk-in showers. So I wanted to dress up the bathroom, the guest bathroom, spooky. And I picked up like a shower curtain off of Amazon last year, and it was kind of odd. It wasn't really my favorite. So I learned my lesson this year because Ross puts out some really cute stuff. I've been hunting for it, and I found this really cute shower curtain. It is jack-o'-lanterns. And in our guest bathroom, we just had the walls painted. So the walls in the bathroom are a light gray. And so when I saw that the jack-o'-lanterns, some of them were gray, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like an instant match. Like it's gonna match really cute. We're gonna do spooky bathroom again. So so I think that's so cute. I love it. And I like the different, you have some striped jack-o'-lanterns, orange, gray, you have some polka dots. So it's really, really cute. So I love it. And it was only $7.99. So like I said, some of these prices are really, really good. So today, you guys, I went to a vintage store. I went to an antique store because they posted on their Instagram, they posted a picture, and in the background I was able to spot a ghost. And so that's what kind of led me to venture out and do a little hunt. So on the way to the antique store, that's when I went to Ross to make the return, and then I ended up finding like the little candles and stuff. And then on the way back from the antique store, there was a Walgreens in the corner. And I remember seeing someone post about Walgreens putting out Halloween, and there was something that I had my eye on. I went to the Walgreens closer to my house earlier this morning. They didn't have anything out. They still had all their summer stuff. But I did pop into the Walgreens next to the antique shop because I figured I'm all the way out here. Let's just jump in and see what happens. You have, like I'm saying, you guys, you have to do that if you're Halloween hunting. You gotta just go spontaneously. And if there's like other stores on the way that you weren't planning to go to, just pop in because you will surprise yourself. And the Walgreens, that one that I popped into, they had Halloween out. So I did take a picture or two. I'll pop it here. They had like some plastic jack-o'-lanterns. They had some skeletons. They had some ceramics, some candle holders, mugs. They had Snoopy stuff. They had a couple tombstones, I think, and some hanging ghosts, like those, you know, those cheapy hanging ghosts that you could find at the dollar store. So they had some Halloween, really cute. And they also had the ghost ceramic that I was looking for. And you know I had to pick it up because he is so cute and so classic and just gives me that vintage Halloween vibe. So I had to grab him. I love, he has his two little eyes. There's no mouth. He's holding this gigantic jack-o'-lantern, which doubles as a little treat bowl or whatever. You could put a plant in him if you wanted to. You could put candy. You could put a candle or like a, you know, like one of those fake candles, LED candles. You could put knickknacks in here. I don't know, whatever. You could put your sponges in here if you put them in your kitchen. Like, there's so many things. I have to like remind myself, there's so many different things that you can use these things for when you're using them as decor so that you can make space for them. But anyways, he's so cute, and I'm really happy that I grabbed him because he was on my hunt list. This tiny little ceramic ghosty. They had 3 different kinds. They had a black one, a white one, and the orange one. They all had little glasses, but I really liked the glasses on the orange guy. I just thought it was unique to see an orange ghost, and you can never have too much orange in your Halloween decor. He also lights up, so super cute. He's gonna go probably on my bookshelf. I think he'll look so cute there. Okay, like when you think of Halloween and you think of like Halloween decor, a lot of like the stores that we think of first off is Home Goods, you know, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, what else? Kirkland's. Even sometimes Kirkland's is an afterthought for me. Michael's is one everyone goes to. You don't think about these little drugstores like Walgreens or CVS. CVS will put out some Halloween too. Or like even like the grocery stores. The grocery stores will sometimes get a lot of like plants and all that kind of stuff. So you don't think about that, but they do. And Walgreens pulled through with some of their decor, so I really love it, and I'm so excited to have this little piece. Vintage, the vintage antique, the whole reason why I went out today. Their Instagram account, they posted pictures to kind of advertise, you know, come on in and shop our antique store. And in the background, I saw the little ghosty, and I told Hubs I'm gonna go get him because he's a vintage ghost. I could tell by looking at it. I was like, he's a vintage ghost. I want him. And the thing I love about shopping at these little antique places, they wrap your stuff, they put them in a bag. It's just such a cute experience. And I don't know, there's just something fun about knowing you're gonna pick an item that's there, that's secondhand, and it's like you're adopting it into your home. And we have him, he is being adopted into the ghost family here. This was the only thing I picked up at the antique store, and that is this little ceramic ghosty holding a pumpkin. So he's carrying the little pumpkin on the top of his head. He's so cute. He has space in the back to put a tea light. And yeah, he's just really cute. So he's gonna fit in perfectly. I gotta find some space for him on the shelf. But I really love him. I gotta give him a wash too because he's kind of dirty on the face. But this is the little ghosty that I had my eye on. And like I said, it was really sweet. He was priced at $8, $8. So it was really sweet to go and adopt him and bring him into the ghost family. Yeah, vintage Halloween hunting is also fun. That is also on the radar, but he is the first little vintage Halloween piece that we found this season. So super excited to add him to the collection. And that is it, you guys. That is everything I wanted to show you. It's a fun, short little video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I have been personally enjoying watching a lot of you guys. I subscribe to a good amount of you who Halloween hunt and do your things. I really appreciate those of you guys who actually go to the stores, you have your camera, you're filming everything, like you're showing us everything that's almost on the shelves. Like, I really appreciate people that do that because I don't have the confidence to do that. And I also don't have access to a lot of those stores that you guys go to. So it's nice to kind of see what's out there, and it kind of fulfills my desire to Halloween hunt, even though I don't necessarily want to go and spend money. It's nice to see someone else do it. So that's why I also like to watch the videos. The last thing I wanted to mention also is on my Instagram account, I'm going to be posting, hopefully I can do all 100 days, but today was the first day of 100 days till Halloween. And one of the Instagram people I follow, her username is Happy Halloween or Halloween Happy. She created a challenge where every day for the next 100 days, there's a prompt and you can make a post, a reel, an Instagram story, whatever you want to do in association to that prompt. So I'm starting it. I did my first one today and I'm planning on doing one every day. At least I'm gonna try. So if you want to check out my posts and all of that, make sure you're following my Instagram account, My Haunted Home. And I also have a highlights. I created a highlights. So all of the prompts and stuff that I do, I will save it to that highlight. So people can just go look at that too if you want. So until then, until my next video, you guys, thank you for being here. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you for spending time with me. I look forward to watching your guys' videos and seeing what you are up to this week. And I will see you guys in my next video very, very soon. Take care. Love you guys. Bye.